Hey guys, happy 2019. I just want to record a quick video for you guys to show you how to use the Lean Review dashboard for the Lean Review. So the first thing that you want to do when you get access to this document, you will not be able to edit it, but you can make your own copy that you will be able to edit. So to do that, go on File, make a copy, and then you don't have to click any of these things, and you just click a folder where you'd like to have it in your Google Drive and name it whatever you want to name it, okay? So that's what you want to do first, and then you probably want to bookmark it somewhere. Like I have it bookmarked here in 2019. I have my own bookmarked, and then you can just get started with setting up all of your achievements. So how you can do that, I created templates for 10 achievements. You can use less if you want to. I'll show you how to do that in a second. But right now, it's really, really simple. All you have to do is enter your achievements here. So it could be like, oh, I have a savings achievement. I have, let's say, like writing achievement, and I have like books achievement. So this could be writing in words, this could be books read, and this could just be savings. I recommend picking up quantifiable goals for this system because it's just so much easier to track. And I talk about a lot of that in the actual Lean Review post. So if you haven't checked it out yet, go to my website and look for the Lean Review. That's where you learn about everything that we're doing in this video. Now, as you can see, these sections here automatically update, so you don't need to change them. But if you do just choose to have just just 3 goals or something like that, what you can do is you can create more space by clicking on hiding these rows. And if you ever want to display them again, you just click this little button with arrows, and they get displayed again. But I think you should just hide the other rows that you're not using. So let's say if we just had 3 goals or 3 achievements, we are going to hide these rows. We're going to hide these rows. Okay. And then we're going to hide these rows. By the way, if you ever mess something up and you want to basically get it back and save it, a couple of ways you can do that. You can press Command Z or Control Z based on whether you're on a Mac or on a regular computer. Or you could click here on all changes in the drive, and you could restore an older version of your document. Here you can just click on it, and then you could restore this version, which will make things just a little bit easier for you. In case you do mess something up, you can always recover your old version if you mess up some of the automation or something like that. Okay, so this is what the review dashboard would look like for just 3 goals. So for savings, as you know, you can create bronze, silver, and gold goals. And let's try to keep things simple. Let's say you want to save, let's say, $10,000 or euros, whatever, and it would be like the bronze benchmark. 20,000 would be silver, 30,000 would be gold. Again, this could be any numbers that you choose. I'm just pulling these numbers out of my head. Then I could say something like for writing, I could want to write 100,000 words, 200,000 words. This could also be blog posts, 300,000 words. Like if you wanted to focus on publishing a certain amount of blog posts or articles, you would just have let's say 10 for bronze, 20 for silver, 30 for gold. You could pick anything you want to. And then for books read, let's say you want to read 10 books or 20 books or 30 books. And that would be like the bronze, silver, and gold benchmarks. Now, what automatically happens as you do that is for every week of the year, you get the benchmarks calculated. So in week 1, what does bronze look like? It would mean you would save $192. Silver would look like $385. Gold would look like $577. For writing, it would mean that you've written 1,900 words in the first week. For silver, close to 4,000. For gold, close to 6,000. And for reading books, for gold, you'd have to read 1 book. But for silver or for bronze, you'd have to read the first book within the first 3 weeks, right? So you can very easily see, and you have 52 weeks here basically for the whole year. You can very easily see how you're doing. So the only other way in which you would use this dashboard is to track your progress. So after the first week, you would say okay, how much have I saved? Maybe I saved 405. Okay, this means that I'm doing a little bit better in silver. I've written 3,000 words. which means, okay, I'm somewhere between bronze and silver. And then, you know, I've read 0 books yet, but maybe I read 1 book next week. And then maybe I've written a total of 7,000 words now, and maybe I've saved a total of 600. And then I can again, you know, compare my progress to how I'm supposed to be doing. Now, one thing to mention is here, the way that I've set up this system is I include the totals here. So this is total words written. This means, like, you know, it's not 3,000 words written in week 1 and 7,000 in week 2. It's 3,000 in week 1 plus 4,000 in week 2. So you get a total. That's just because it's easier to track progress that way. There could be other ways in which you could set it up. Like, you know, you just track additionally and then you would summarize all of these things. If you want to modify this spreadsheet for yourself and use it in a different way, you could always use this function. If you don't want to modify anything, don't mess with this. Don't mess with this. Don't mess basically with this either. Don't mess with this. Don't mess with this. Don't mess with this. Only edit the things that we've gone over so far. But if you wanted to modify it and, you know, you don't like this kind of traffic, you could just change this like maximum function if you have some Excel skills to a summary or sum function, and then you'd basically get a sum of all of these things. So what it would look like if it was a sum, like now it's basically combining 405 and 600. So you could say like, oh, this is how much I've actually saved, not this is how much I have saved total. And then you would basically, like that's how it would track your score. But I just decided to track it as a max. I think either way can work really well. You have to find something that works for you. And that's really it. Like beyond that, just, you know, bookmark this in your calendar or in your bookmarks bar so you have easy access to it. Every week, just fill out these numbers and you're done. And then you'll automatically think about, like, you know, if you're messing up with some goal, you can think about, oh, how can I improve my support system? How can I improve my accountability system? And you can make progress based on where you're not progressing as much as you want to. And you can then make changes and decisions, but it's not this huge task on your to-do list. It's just something that you do automatically and just, you know, gently brings the attention to you as you review your week every single week, which should take you literally like, what, 20 seconds? Or maybe a little bit more if you have to pull some of this data, but that's it. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed this video, and I do hope you'll enjoy the Lean Review dashboard. And if you do, definitely let me know by commenting on the blog post and just letting me know how you like it. Okay, have an amazing 2019, and I'll speak with you soon. Bye.